Hi, I'm Cynthia Lummis with this week's Cattle Call, and we did have a dose of common sense this week in Congress. The House has passed a bill called the Red Tape Reduction Act, which included elements of a whole bunch of different bills in it. Of course, the purpose being to unleash the shackles on businesses in this country so they can hire workers and go on and make our country strong again. An element of the bill that was attached that I've been working on for a very long time are amendments to the Equal Access to Justice Act. And many of you know this is a provision that allows veterans, small businesses, and seniors to get reimbursements of their attorney's fees when they successfully sue the government because the government has done them wrong. But over the years, the Equal Access to Justice Act was hijacked by environmental groups who started using it instead of the environmental laws, which allow them to recoup attorney's fees, because they don't have to violate the law as you do under the environmental laws in order to get reimbursement. They started using EAJA because they just didn't like the procedures of federal agencies. And so when they started getting reimbursement under EAJA, they really opened the door to expanding their ability to use taxpayer money to criticize the government for the manner in which they made rules and enforced them. This was a total abrogation of the original purpose of EAJA. So we finally got one component of the EAJA bill that we really like into this Red Tape Reduction Act. And it's the one that requires transparency. It requires for the reporting going forward of how this money's being spent, who's getting it, what the attorney's fees are, and who it's going to. Now, that will help in the future, but we also have to work next year to expand the elements of EAJA going forward that will bring true reform to the program so environmental groups can't abuse it. And the people for whom it was originally intended, which are the seniors, veterans, and small businesses, can continue using it as it was originally designed. I'm really delighted that we had a chance to get that bill past the House. I want to thank my legislative director, Pete Obermuller, and a lot of people in Wyoming who've worked really, really hard on this bill. We're going to continue to work hard and get all of the elements passed next year. This year we're proud that we got this beginning in the Red Tape Reduction Act. For this week's Dose of Common Sense, I'm Cynthia Lummis.